Hello, class, and welcome to language time. As you can see, you can probably guess what we're going to be talking about today. The words sit, set, lie, and lay. Sit, set, lie, and lay. First of all, what do these words mean? They mean different things. I'm going to just show you this sheet that I have here. Look. You see that? I know it has to focus sometimes. Lie means to rest or to recline. When you sleep at night, you lie on your bed. Today, you lie on your bed. Yesterday, you lay on your bed. Tomorrow, you will lie on your bed. Now, that's interesting because the past tense of lie is lay. But there's another word, lay, which means to put or place something. So this is where it can get challenging because the word lay means to put or place something, an entirely different word. When you finish your work page, you may lay your pencil on your desk. You're putting or you're placing something to lay. But line is resting or recline. But the past tense of lie is lay. Yesterday, I lay on my bed. It's past tense. Today, I lie. But don't get that confused. There's another word, lay, to put or place something, which is the present tense of putting or placing something. Today, you lay your pencil on your desk. Yesterday, you laid your pencil on your desk, past tense. Tomorrow, you will lay, future tense, pencil on your desk. So those can be a challenge. So let's practice some of those. We have lie, lying, lay, have lain. The present tense is just lie. Today I lie. If you're in the middle of doing it, if with ing, it's lying. Notice the changes to why. Lay is the past tense. The dog lay on the bed yesterday. Have lain. I have lain there all night. So you'll just need to practice each one of those. Watch this again to get it right if you need to. But you might need to on this. Lay, put or place something. I just laid it down. I lay it in the present. Laying, laid in the past. Have laid. If it's with a helper, have laid. Notice how this one changes for the word lie, changes to laying. This is a lesson I really wish I was there with you. If you have a question, bring it up in one of our Zoom meetings about this,
Miss Judy,
and I'll try to help you.
Miss Judy, please call the office.
All right, a little announcement there. So do that, learn the different parts, and it's also going to be in your book today because we're going to be looking at page 31, I believe. So when we get to that, you'll do a good job with it. So let's look back on this. So what about sit? These will be easier, I think. Sit means to rest or to be seated, but set means to put or place something. So set and lay are very similar words. They're both placing or putting something. There may be some sentences that sound better using the word lay. There may be some sentences that just sound better using the word set, but they both are putting or placing something. Set, sit, to rest or be seated. Today you sit at your desk. Yesterday you sat at your desk, and tomorrow you will sit at your desk. Whereas set, today you set your book on your desk. Yesterday you set your book on your desk. Tomorrow you will set your book on your desk. Set just stays the same. So if you can remember that. You don't set down, do you? you sit down to be seated. So don't mix those up. Well, let's take a look at them. Here is sit, sitting. In the past, sat, and with a helper, have sat or has sat. He has sat or they have sat. Sit. Then there's set, to place something down, right? I set it down. I'm setting it down. Yesterday, I set it down. I have set it down already, or he has set it down. So set just stays the same. So getting those straight is important, and especially these lie and lay, because the past tense of lie is lay, which is also the present tense of put or place something. So it's really something to practice, because especially since, let's just face it, many people, maybe most people in everyday conversation don't use these correctly. And so we need to get this. We need to get this correct, don't we? Here's some pictures that might help you. Look, I drew this quick little drawing here. This boy is setting.
Good morning, Warriors. I hope you guys are having a great morning.
Well, let's listen to the announcements, okay?
Today we have a pumpkin contest that'll be October 12th through October 15th. There will be a first, second, and third place winners, and they will get
Right.
cash prizes. The candy.
You hear that?
Remember to get your box of candy, and then if you sell one box, you can go to the glow party. And today it is pictures for pre-K 3 and 4. The verse of today is Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
Good verse.
And now to Caleb with the lunch and the joke of the day.
Hope you can hear it.
Good morning, Warriors. And for lunch today, there's going to be spaghetti, bread, and a cookie. Tell your teachers that you do or do not have lunch. And now for the joke of the day. I am really good at sleeping. I can do it with my eyes closed. Back to Rylan.
Oh, right.
Okay, and for the interview for the day, we have Rylan Robinson again.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first question for Rylan is what is your favorite memory out of all the years you've been at the school?
Homecoming basketball game at Rock Creek.
Mm.
Okay, what do you want to do after you leave this year?
Law enforcement.
And what is your favorite snack for snack time?
Watermelon.
All right, I hope everybody has a great day.
Oh, right.
Shout out Miss Finn's class.
So there were a few announcements, even though you're not at school today. That's what would have happened or is happening with the other classes. But you know what? We're going to make the best of this. Let's go back to our lesson here. Look, this boy is setting it down on this little table here. His hat to put or place. Whereas this guy over here, he sit or sat. Sit in the present, sat in the past. He sat down. So you can see the difference between those two words there. Here's something else. Look at this guy. Look at his feet. Not quite long enough, is it? Lie, lying, lay, have lain. So to recline is to lie down. Lying down. Yesterday he lay down. And he has lain, or they have lain. So that's maybe a picture that could help with that a little bit. And then we have, look, here's our bunny friend. And he is setting it, or he set it, right? So You can set it on the stand, right? Setting it, set, have set. It's always set with set. It doesn't change. Or he could lay it down, which might sound better with a paper or something to lay it. Laying, he laid it down. Okay. And there you have a picture there that can help you with that. Look, Jared sits or sets in row 5. Jared sits or sets in row 5. You should have picked sits. Did you get that right? Please sit the books on the table or set the books on the table. You should have said set because you're putting or placing. You don't sit them down, you set them down. Did you get that right? I hope so. Set, setting, set, have set. Set to put or place something, just review of that. And sit, sitting, sat, have sat are the parts of that word. It changes in the past tense. Sit needs to rest or to be seated for that one. Okay. Now, if you want to take a look here, I've written a few things on the board. You see that? I'm going to have to stand back here to make this work today, but I'm just going to say it. You still hear my voice back here? Mason sits or sets in row 1. I think that's true, isn't it? Well, if Mason's watching this, but it's fun when one of the examples is someone in our class. Okay, Mason sits or sets. Raise your hand if you said sits. You got it correct. Please sit the books on the couch or set the books on the couch. Raise your hand if you put set. And last one, or not last one, next one. Jaden will lie or lay on the couch. Jaden will lie or lay on the couch. Did you say lie? Will lie on the couch. Future tense. Not lay. That's only past tense. Sadie lay the packages on the bed, or Sadie laid the packages on the bed. Last sentence. Did you say laid? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. Super job. Did you do that? Well, I hope you learned something today. And yes, let's see. As I had said before, I believe it's going to be page 31, the next page. Let's see, the next page in your book, page 31. So that's what you'll be doing that will go along with this. Practice, practice, practice using those correctly. Look on the page, review them. And if you have any questions, please ask me and I will help you. If there's one, oh, I just don't get this, then ask me and I will help you, okay? So you take care and remember, practice, practice, practice. Learn something new every day. Bye.